the mirror.
Hebben we hier nog meteen kapot. Dus even kijken wat we krijgen aan rewards. Niet in de crossroads.
It is done.
Laat ik eens even kijken wat die andere keuze doet.
I'm pleased to report we won the battle, Inquisitor. When you went through that mirror, Corypheus and his archdemon fled the field. I'm not sure why.
What he wanted was no longer within the temple.
Perhaps. He spent so long trying to get into the temple, he probably couldn't have helped his forces by that point.
Then Corypheus is finished.
If he is wise, he will hide and rebuild his strength before he attacks again.
He will not.
He won't hide.
You hear it. The well speaks to you.
It's voices, whispering from so far away I can barely hear them.
If only one who understood such voices had used the well's power instead.
Then we'd have to rely on her interpretation of them, and whatever she chose to tell us.
Have I not been forthcoming enough for you, Spy Master? I told you what the well could have done, Inquisitor. You should be hearing shouts from the heavens, not whispers.
I'm doing all I can, Morrigan. It will have to be enough.
Earlier you said you knew what needed to be done next. What did you mean?
The dragon isn't an archdemon. It's a dragon in which Corypheus has invested part of his power. Kill it, and his ability to jump to other bodies is disrupted for a time. He can be killed.
That's no simple task. Corypheus alone is powerful, but with his dragon...
I need to summon Mythal.
Whatever Mythal was, goddess or myth?
There. An altar in the wilderness. That's where I need to go.
I see you are determined. So be it.
Are you certain of this?
We have no choice. If Corypheus comes here now...
I'll see to Skyhold's defenses in the meantime.
Oké. Op keuzes achter elkaar. En we iets leuks krijgen. Oh. Kijk, als we dan nou toch gesaved. Gaan we eens even terugladen. Die. Dat we klaar waren. Even kijken wat er gebeurt als we niet kiezen het allemaal te vernietigen. Even een raider starten. Doe ik ondertussen dit even.
Well of Sorrows.
Hier hebben we dat longsword in ieder geval nog niet. Even kijken als we armor heel laten wat we dan krijgen. Nee. 3.
Maker's ball.
Even kijken, nou kunnen we over dingen heen zeven. Tempel of Mitral. Zo.
So Mithal endures.
Fight on! An army of these bastards won't stop us! How will you get to the well, General? You've hunted us half across Thedas. I give it to Corypheus. I won't forget a word.
Oh, die keuzes hadden we al gemaakt.
So, Inquisitor,
Kijk wat dit doet.
how will this go?
Let's see if you're the general they believe in.
To arms!
Lekkies zijn er niet
Show
op.
you bastards! Nothing!
Oh. Heeft het ding gekild, onze 11.
Think you'll win? Ha, come on then! There's no mountain to save you now! No! You'll pay for that!
Nou, hij gaat net zo makkelijk neer.
Not the well, wretch. You can't take it from Corypheus. You mustn't.
Still breathing after all that. Impressive.
We can take him back to Skyhold for judgment. Abelas!
Ja, dat is al de longsword. Dus even kijken wat er gebeurt als we Morgan laten drinken.
You heard his parting words, Inquisitor. The elf seeks to destroy the Well of Sorrows. You would have
To keep it
fool. You'd let your people's legacy rot.
Corypheus.
Do you even... As all that we were, all that we knew, it would be lost forever. It is. There are other places... Is that your desire? To partake of the Via Rebellisan as best you can?
Not.
The
Bound?
bound as we are bound. The choice is yours.
Could come with us.
I did not expect the well to feel so hungry.
Let's not.
Of those present, I alone have the training to make use of this. Let me drink, Inquisitor.
Are you sure you want this, Morrigan? We don't know what will happen.
We do not, and yet it must be done. I am ready.
Looking at it, listening to it. That's not just knowledge from the ancient elven priests. It's their will.
How would you know such a thing?
That's what Abelos was telling us. The collective will of the priests puts anyone who drinks under a compulsion, a gas. Can't you feel it?
That would match the legends, but it does not tell us what the gas entails. I would still use the well, but you are right. We must be cautious.
Thoughts?
She is right about only one thing. We should take the power which lies in that well.
I trust you with this power more than her. But it's not for me to decide.
It's called the Well of Sorrows. Sorrows? No one should go in the Well of Sorrows.
Enough deliberation. Give me your decision.
Nou, dit keer laten we Morgan het doen. Dus kijk wat er gebeurt.
It's yours.
Een Iron Bull was daar tegen. Vivian zijn er flink op tegen.
Morrigan? Are you all right?
Elasin Salah. Visan Allah. I am intact. There is much to sift through. But now we can... The Illuvian!
Through the mirror.
Tot nu toe ik nog niet super veel verschil. Kijk wat dit stukje geeft. Anders laten we hem gewoon terug terwijl wij hem gedronken.
It is done.
I'm pleased to report we won the battle, Inquisitor. When you went through that mirror, Corypheus and his archdemon fled the field. I'm not sure why.
What he wanted was no longer within the temple.
Perhaps. He spent so long trying to get into the temple, he probably couldn't have helped his forces by that point.
Then Corypheus is finished.
If he is wise, he will hide and rebuild his strength before he attacks again.
He will not hide.
Meaning he will attack us directly. Skyhold.
Not necessarily, but neither will he remain idle.
And how could you have such insight into his plans?
The Well of Sorrows held many voices, and they speak to me now from across the ages. They hold wisdom, secrets I never dreamed possible. But even they fear what Corypheus has become.
Should we fear him more than his army?
Possibly. Luckily for you, he has a weakness. The dragon he calls is not truly an archdemon. It is a dragon in which Corypheus has invested part of his being. He doubtless did so out of pride to emulate the gods of old. That pride can be exploited. Kill the dragon, and his ability to leap into other bodies is disrupted. He can be slain.
You're sure? If there are no bodies for him to jump to...
You assume there is a limit to the range of his power. There is not.
Then what do you propose? Killing the dragon is no simple task, if it could even be found.
There is a way to defeat the dragon, to match Corypheus in his power. The well whispers it to me now. Your help will be required, Inquisitor. Speak to me when you are ready, and we shall begin.
I'll see to Skyhold's defenses in the meantime.
Hetzelfde zwaard. Maar... Kijk wat Morgan te zeggen heeft. Ze heeft er dus niet over een altaar op dit moment.
Magnificent. Oh, suddenly, it all makes sense. I now understand the nuance behind elven words. The ancient lore reveals patterns I would never have suspected. It is exhilarating, the rush of images. Truth dangling just out of reach.
Tell me more.
Take the Illuvians. It was always assumed their use was lost after the Tevinter conquest of Arlathan. But the ancient elves had closed all paths to the crossroads long before. They warred with themselves, and the Illuvians were sealed to prevent an enemy from using them to attack.
Wat denken zij?
So much is misunderstood. It would take years to absorb, if I get the chance.
And this will help the Inquisition how, exactly?
Earlier, I said there was a way to match the power of Corypheus, Inquisitor, and there is. We must summon Mythal.
Didn't you say that Mythal was long dead? Or a myth?
Whatever Mythal was, goddess, myth, or ancient being, the voices of the well say a part of her power lingers on. How, or in what form, I cannot say, but that power is exactly what we need. I must go to an altar in the wilderness to perform the summoning, and you must be with me.
Okay.
You don't need me for some ritual sacrifice, I hope.
The altar could have a guardian or other surprises. Thus, your company would be best.
Ja.
Imagine what we will learn, Inquisitor. Some would give their lives to unearth secrets such as this.
Sinds wanneer heeft Morgan een bodyguard nodig? We gaan nu eens even kijken wat er gebeurt als we dat aan haar overlaten. aanzet, dan doen we de save terugladen waar ik gedronken heb.
This is the place.
It is. Look for an altar, ancient but still standing.
Iets van herinneren van een vorige playthrough.
There! Do you see it?
Heel moeilijk te missen.
'Tis all that remains of the great altar. We few who travel far call to me and I will come. Without mercy, without fear.
Cry havoc in the moonlight. Let the fire of vengeance burn. The cause is clear. A very old invocation. Perfectly translated.
Why, thank you.
Strange that there wasn't an altar like this at Mythal's temple. The temple was a place of justice, but this is different. This was where the elves called to her, spoke to her.
Then one day she disappeared, and there was no one with whom to speak. Your companions will need to go elsewhere. Not to worry, if there is shouting, they will hear it readily enough. You know who I am. From High Priest to High Priest, I am the last to drink of sorrows. Come to us, Mythal. Whatever you are, whatever remains, I invoke your name and your power.
Oh, moeders.
Mother.
Mother?
Now, isn't this a surprise?
So this is Mythal.
She is a deceiving witch!
Now, that's quite enough of that.
What have you done to me?
I have done nothing. You drank from the well of your own volition.
Then you are Mythal?
Mythal was an elven god. You're...
Human? Not a word many have used for me in a very long time.
Jongens, dat is een draak.
I do not understand. How can you be Mythal?
Once I was but a woman, crying out in the lonely darkness for justice. And she came to me, a wisp of an ancient being, and she granted me all I wanted and more. I have carried Mythal through the ages ever since, seeking the justice denied to her.
Then you carry Mythal inside you?
She is a part of me, no more separate than your heart from your chest. You hear the voices of the well, girl. What do they say?
They say you speak the truth.
But what was Mythal? A legend-given name and called a god? Or something more? Truth is not the end, but a beginning. A herald indeed, shouting to the heavens, harbinger of a new age. As for me, I have had many names, but you may call me Flemeth.
know the name Flemeth. It belongs to an ancient Ferelden legend. It says, long ago, you left your husband for a lover. Your husband then tricked you, killed your lover, and imprisoned you. Then a spirit came to offer you vengeance. Mythal, that's what you spoke of.
One day someone will summarize the terrible events of your life so quickly. But yes, I was that woman. That is how my tale began.
Flemeth appears in other legends, helping heroes for reasons of her own.
I nudge history when it's required. Other times, a shove is needed.
Then you're Mythal and Morrigan's mother.
As well as a witch who prolongs her unnatural life by possessing the bodies of her daughters.
That's what you believe, is it?
I found your grimoire, and I am no fool, old woman.
Yet here you stand, bound into my service. My daughter ran from me long ago. I've let her be, until now, it seems.
If Mythal is within you, why not reveal yourself?
And to whom should I reveal myself?
To the elves, to everyone.
I knew the hearts of men even before Mythal came to me. It is why she came to me. They do not want the truth, and I am but a shadow, lingering in the sun.
Why did Mythal come to you?
For a reckoning that will shake the very heavens.
And you follow her whims. Do you even know what she truly is?
You seek to preserve the powers that were, but to what end? It is because I taught you, girl. Because things happened that were never meant to happen. She was betrayed as I was betrayed, as the world was betrayed. Mythal clawed and crawled her way through the ages to me, and I will see her avenged! Alas, so long as the music plays, we dance.
Hey.
This meeting was no accident, was it?
Clever lad.
The voices came from you?
The price of the well seemed no dire thing when you saw so much gain. The voices did not lie, Morrigan. I can help you fight Corypheus. Do you understand, child?
Yes. I think I do. Wait!
I wish to see who drank from the Well of Sorrows. It has been a very long time. Imagine my surprise to discover it was you.
And that is all.
A soul is not forced upon the unwilling, Morrigan. You were never in danger from me.
All things considered, Inquisitor, I now wish you had drunk from the well.
Will you be all right?
I am uncertain. What she said is true, at least. I have the answer to your problem. I can match the Archdemon's power when the time comes. All that remains is for you to find Corypheus.
Weet ik nog niet wat ik wil doen. Even kijken, dit was de laatste 7. Ja. Huh? 30, 16, 19, ja. Deze dus. Hoop ik. Even kijken wat er gebeurt als wij deze dan. Wat er gebeurt als wij zelf daar naartoe gaan. Volgens mij was dat deze save. Ja. Nou, eens even kijken hoe Morgan nou reageert. Even vlug op de koffiekan pakken.
It's here. I can feel it.
Yes. I feel it as well.
Probably just a pile of rocks.
I'm sure it's here. Just keep an eye out. There it is. This is all that's left of the altar. We few who travel far call to me, and I will come, without mercy, without fear.
Cry havoc in the moonlight. Let the fire of vengeance burn. The cause is clear. A very old invocation. Perfectly translated.
Strange that there wasn't an altar like this at Mythal's temple. The temple was a place of justice, but this is different. This was where the elves called to her, spoke to her.
Oh, Morgan is er nou niet bij.
Then one day she disappeared and they had no one to speak to.
This ritual. Should we leave you alone?
Don't go too far. I may need your help if there's trouble.
You will perform this mysterious summoning alone, Inquisitor?
Daar is het toch.
Very bold.
Did you come here to help, or to satisfy your curiosity?
I am eager to see what manner of creature responds to your call. Who would not be?
The voices say it will be Mythal.
And what is Mythal, beyond something thousands of years dead and gone?
They say you can remain.
How very hospitable of them.
You know who I am. The last to drink from your well of sorrows. Come to me, Mythal. Whatever you are, whoever remains, I invoke your name and your power.
Mother.
Mother?
Now, isn't this a surprise?
So this is Mythal.
She is a deceiving witch!
Be a good lad and restrain her.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I don't know.
Of course you know. You drank from the well, did you not?
Then you are Mythal?
Mythal was an elven god. You're...
Human? Not a word many have used for me in a very long time.
I do not understand. How can you be Mythal?
Once I was but a woman, crying out in the lonely darkness for justice. And she came to me, a wisp of... I have carried Mythal through the ages ever since.
Then...
She is a part of... What do the voices tell you?
They say you speak the truth.
But what was Mythal? Truth is not the end. A herald indeed, shouting to the heavens, harbinger of a new age. As for me, I have had many names, but you may call me Flemeth.
I know the name Flem. It says, then a spirit came...
One day someone will summarize. But yes, I was.
Flemeth appears in other legends.
I nudge history when it's required. Other times, a shove is needed.
This meeting was no accident, was it? The voices from the well directed me here. And you direct them.
Clever lad. The voices did not lie, Inquisitor. I can help you. The altar's guardian will come. Master the dragon, and it will be yours to command against Corypheus. Fail and die.
Oeh. Dan vind ik deze keuze leuker. Get the dragon.
I wish to see who drank from the Well of Sorrows. It has been a very long time. Now I have, and he is free to go.
But what of us?
A soul is not forced upon the unwilling, Morrigan. You were never in danger from me.
All things considered, Inquisitor, I now am rather pleased you drank from the well.
All this had better be worth it.
You will discover that shortly, I suspect.
Walk on. Fire dragon. En uiteraard staan hun allemaal daar. Dat is beter. Kijk. Hij zit niks meer. Oh oh. That calls him moonwalker.
stared it down. You actually stared it down.
It will come when I summon it. Once. That's enough to fight Corypheus, however. I have my dragon.
So when we find him, we'll fight between two dragons. Mad plan. Love it.
Zeggen toch. Oké, dat was deze save. Nou, terug naar Skyhold zo te zien. Of hier nog wat op dat altaar ligt. Hier staat wel een kistje juist. Ik denk dat ik voor deze keuze ga. In ieder geval een draak. De battle is ook. Geen idee. Tadaa! Hoppakee. Oplossen. Oké. Rustig. En plan. Thanks. Die ook meteen weer geplaatst. Nou. De advisors in de war room. Hadden wij hem al gesaved? Ja. Dan hoop ik dat ik dadelijk mijn woordtable ook weer eens mag gebruiken. Oh.
You're concerned.
The consequences of drinking from that well. Never mind.
Nou, dat duurt ongeveer een kwartier, dus laten we dat maar meteen even doen. Nog in progress voor een uur en een kwartier. Oh, dit is de volgende. Ik vraag me af of ik nog naar de cross kan. Discharge events that lead to the end of the story. Continue, but some content may not be available. Nou, we zullen maar eerst even kijken of we alles gehad hebben, toch? End of the main story is.
Letters are pouring in from all corners. Congratulations, pledges of loyalty, conversions to Andraste.
All premature until we deal with Corypheus.
Heb ik zo'n beetje alles al klaar. Dus even wachten op die. En dan die zo meteen. Nou, dan gaan we eerst eens even kijken nog voor wat shards en die te openen. Dat kan weg. Kan voorlopig ook even weg. Dan gokken wel van. Even kijken. Stop de room. Sword table. Of dat we gedaan. Ook doen. Oké. Kan zijn dat we terug naar Fox Royale moeten gaan. Nou, laten we dat even doen dan. In de Herald Rest Tavern. Ja, waar vind ik die? De Herald Stress Tavern is natuurlijk in Skyhold, oké? Waar vind ik haar? Dan sowieso eens even. Junk weg. Oh, wel great, hè? Dat we allemaal niks hadden. Waar is dat kant, hè? Want dit zijn allemaal shops. Nee, inderdaad een paard is. Oh, uitroepteken. Daar is het toch?
Inquisitor, a title hard to rhyme. A challenge for another day, I think. Forgive me my distractions, Eminence. I'm overwhelmed by you and what you've done.
Die heeft zelf gezegd als scout haring.
A humble bard.
What do you bring to the Inquisition?
A simple thing that you know well. The power of a muse to rally hearts and minds. Inquisitor, I want to spread the word of what you've done. A small but vital role. Perhaps I'll also make a coin or two.
Are you a bard, like those of Orlais?
Oh, heavens no. I'm a minstrel first. My weapon is a cutting tongue, not blades. I hope my skills will help in some small way, if only I can give your deeds their due.
Carry on, then.
Oh, I will do my best, Inquisitor.
Oh, die moet ik ook nog doen.
There is an issue
Ah,
that you
stop
should
erom eens.
address. I think it's worth your time, Inquisitor.
Oké. Wat moet ik daar doen? Josephine of Liliana? Even kijken. First Force Royal Shop van Monteley Family Crest. Nou, dan gaan we alle shops even af. Nou, dat was vlug gefixt. Dan gaan we eerst eens even kijken om alle overige quests een beetje te doen.
Please calm yourself. You'll cause yourself harm.
Celine lives. That is something at least. She understands. But such scandal. Some of my...
Allemaal laag level spel. Maar dan zou er 3 moeten zetten hier. Oké, die heeft niks. Tijdje gebruik de Staff of the Void. Kijk. Op, daar zit nog een shop. Oh, die hadden we de crest gekocht, dus die hebben we al gekeken. Hier nog een paar shops zitten.
Just what we needed.
Oké. Hadden we al die dingen gekocht.
The old gods will call to you. From their ancient prisons they will sing. Dragons with wicked passionate breath as the darkness creep. It is the whisper in the night.
Ik weet al. Dit is met niks dus. Centries.
I don't think they knew.
Ik weet verder niet wat het doet. Nothing for sale dus. En ik heb die dan al liggen. Oh, hier. Oh nee, dat zit.
Inquisitor, welcome.
Ja. Oh, dat begint natuurlijk allemaal pas na... Ja, nou snap ik het. Deze hebben we wel al gedaan volgens mij. Nog één shop hier. Die had wat speciaals geloof ik.
I cannot answer these questions. I am your junior.
Everything is upended. What does one do?
Mystery box. Nou.
One name is rising.
There is no business of marriage
Geen idee wat het doet.
I am undone. Buried in wealth, but undone.
Turn where others have turned. When last did you visit a chantry?
Oh. Heeft ook iets voor de war table. Oké. Nu waren we nog wat bezig. Eens even kijken wat we nou allemaal gekregen hebben. En even kijken of we die schematic voor dat skill hebben, want dan kan ik dat tabblad al weer afsluiten. Laten we dat eerst. Moeten we daar ook even kijken. Kracht. Allemaal. Zal dat zijn. Allemaal. Oh nee, dat valt onder wapens. Shield. Defender bulwark. Ja, mooi. Die alvast dicht. Oké, nou de potions hebben we allemaal geupgrade. Tonics ook. Goedemiddag. Welkom, welkom. Genoeg voor opgezet. Dat zou ik ook weer niet doen. Kijk, weer een achievement. Woep woep. Oh ja, even kijken wat we allemaal gekregen hebben. Dat is een dekker. Even kijken. Heal kill stacker on hit. Dat klinkt goed. Zo. Die twee aan. Dan hebben we Sarah. En nee, dan hou ik die ik nou heb. Die Sunder en die Explode, die is heel erg fijn. Even kijken, Cassandra. Nou, die Cretex die je nu hebt, heeft meer damage. Oké. Dorian. Dit is een downgrade. Nou, ook niks beters op het moment. Cool, hebben we net al gedaan. Vivian. Doe die maar. In ieder geval een upgrade. Oké, Cretex al. Oké, dus weapon-wise kunnen we niks. Investments of the Dragon. Alleen voor de Mage. Maar ik kan niet zeggen dat ik het heel geweldig vind. Even kijken, accessoires. Eigenlijk nog een belt. Die weg. Oh ja, die moest die C-belts hebben. Heb ik die andere verkocht. Je hebt nog helemaal geen belt. Maar de tonics is beter dan niks. Dorian. Distance from past. Ja, cooldown. Heeft 2 keer armor penetration. Belangrijk zijn die toch niet. Dus 2 klote dingen.